18, in their 17, to go and fight on behalf. And today, most of them are enjoying it. You can see that is a better word for them. But Yoruba people don't want to fight. You are waiting for somebody else to come and do your bidding, your fight for you. Yet, you want a better life. Call it possible. Somebody have to sacrifice, and that is why we are grateful to Professor Akintoye at 90 years old for pulling himself out today to save millions of lives of Yoruba people that are currently under the spell of the one Nigeria. From the memory that we are listening to on this broadcast on the 3rd of April in Cranfield, just about almost an hour and a half drive from London. People in this community, they will come here. Wọ́n máa ṣe ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ ọmọ máa rúbọ fún àwọn tí wọ́n sacrifice fún ìran wọn. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ Yorùbá díẹ̀. But nísìnyí táwa náà sọ pé ẹ jẹ́ ká dìde kí ayé wa náà lè better, ká lè ní better life, so that a ní need láti máa wá sílùú òyìnbó. Just like many of you today wants to come and study, work. Ṣé rí gbogbo àwọn tí ẹ̀ ń rí tí wọ́n ń gbádùn ní nísìnyí, àwọn ọmọ tó ń lọ sí school yìí, àwọn ilé ló jìyà fún wọn. Gbogbo àwọn tẹ́ ń rí ilé ní tí ẹ̀ ń rí tán wọnú school bus yẹn lọ nísìnyí, ẹ rí wọn bá ṣe wọnú bus lọ, wọ́n ń sanwó bus, ṣé rí bá ṣe ń wọlé lọ yẹn, àwọn ò kí ń sanwó bus, student ò kí ń sanwó bus. Àwọn tó jà fún wọn làwọn eléyìí ní 1914, ní 2025 nísìnyí, àwa kan náà ní ẹ jẹ́ ká dìde ká jà fúnra wa, ẹ jẹ́ ká dìde ká jà fúnra wa. Ẹ̀ ń takò àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́, ẹni ẹ̀fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀, ìyà máa jẹ wá, ìyà máa jẹ gbogbo wa. Tá a bá dìde nísìn tẹ́ ń tako ìran Yorùbá, ẹ̀yin alátakò, ẹ̀yin tó yẹ pé kẹ́ máa tako ìran yín ní sáà yìí nígbà tá à ń pariwo, ẹ wo àwọn tí wọ́n jà fún ìran tiwọn. Ẹ jẹ́ ká kà díẹ̀ sí i. In loving and grateful memory of those Cranfield men, wọ́n kọ́ àwọn ọkùnrin níbí báyìí, àwọn ọ̀dọ́, some of them are in their 16 years old. Yẹn máa sọ fún yín pé ẹni máa kú, ẹni máa yè, òun lọ Yorùbá nation. Má máa bẹ̀rù pé kú máa pẹ́. As at the time ní agbègbè tí wọ́n bá wá kó wá síbí báyìí nísìn, àbí wàá wá máa sọ pé o ní right, ọmọ àlè, bomb bastard, olórí burúkú, tó bá wá sádùúgbò yìí nísìn, wàá máa claim right. Ó ti gbàgbé pé ìran tiwọn ló lọ jà. Àwọn náà jáde ní, because everybody has to survive. Britain láti survive, ìyẹn ni wọ́n ṣe kọ́ àwọn èèyàn ládùúgbò yìí. Wọ́n máa kó wọn from different parts of the Great Britain. Ìyẹn la ṣe ń sọ fún gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà nílẹ̀ Yorùbá náà, ẹ̀yin náà ẹ lọ dira, nítorí pé a máa nídìí gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá from every part of Yorùbá land. Ẹ sáré bá mi share program yìí. It's very cold, I want me freeze, but we have to do what we have to do. Now, look at the message again. Ní 1914, nígbà yẹn ni wọ́n fẹ́ amalgamate Nigeria. Britain was fighting the Great Wars. Sórí pé ogun lọ́kọ síbẹ̀ yẹn, WAR. I can zoom it if you want me to, but I'm sure you can see it. Mo ti ya picture, màá send it sí yín later. Mo wà ní Cranfield. Àwọn ará àdúgbò yìí níjọ́ náà lọ́hùn ni wọ́n kó lọ pé ẹ wá lọ jà fún ìran yín, ẹ wá lọ jà fún ilẹ̀ yín, ẹ wá lọ jà fún future àwọn tí wọ́n máa wá lẹ́ni bíi KOIKIMEDIA àtàwọn ọmọ Yorùbá àtàwọn tí wọ́n wá láti other countries. Ìjọ kan náà, àwọn kan náà máa appreciate wọn nígbà tí gbogbo wa bá ti dàgbà tá jàjà yìí tán délẹ̀, but ìwọ ò fẹ́ jàjà yẹn tán délẹ̀. Àbí o kò rò pé Yorùbá nation kọ́ máa dé gbàgà. Look at it. These are the people that fought. Orúkọ gbogbo wọn lọ́kọ síbẹ̀ yẹn. Sórí orúkọ gbogbo wọn. Because wọ́n mọ value wọn. Sórí gbogbo orúkọ wọn. Àwọn tó jà from 1939 dé 1945 làwọn eléyìí. Àwọn tó jà from 1914 òun lọ́kọ síbí báyìí. So their name lived forevermore. Orúkọ wọn máa wà forever. Wọ́n máa ṣèrántí wọn. Ọdọọdún wọ́n máa fi flower síbí báyìí. Wọ́n máa dúpẹ́ fún wọn pé ẹ ṣé o, ẹ ṣé o. Àwọn èèyàn wọn máa wá síbí báyìí. Wọ́n máa dúpẹ́ fún wọn pé wọ́n ṣe tí wọ́n ṣe kí ni tí wọ́n bá wọn jàjàǹgbara. Ìjàǹgbara ni, because inú ogun làwọn náà ti ní àṣeyọrí. Inú ogun náà lọ ti di Great Britain. ìwọ tó ń tako Yorùbá nation, mo tún bí ẹlẹ́ǹkan sí, kí ni Yorùbá nation ṣe fún ẹ? Kí ló dé tó ń tako? Kí ló dé tó jẹ́ alátakò? Mo kí ẹ brother mi Fẹ́mi, mo rí ẹ ń bẹ̀, Táíwò Kíkẹ́ Fásọmi, mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi o. Èmi ni máa kọ́kọ́ fi mídíà mi máa fi báyé Nàìjíríà jẹ́ from top to bottom. Kò ní dá fún gbogbo nǹkan pè ní Nàìjíríà. Ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ní ilẹ̀ wa, kò ń ṣe Nàìjíríà. A gbọ́dọ̀ exit. Ṣé wọn náà rí? Ṣorí pé àwọn èèyàn jà. Wọ́n kú, àwọn èèyàn kú. Àwọn tó kú làwọn tá à ń sọ yìí. Ṣòwárà àwọn ọmọ wọn nísìn, wọ́n ń gbádùn ayé. Ṣorí wọ́n ń gbé life. Ṣorí wọ́n ń gbé life tó dáa. Ìwọ wà nínú Nàìjíríà, o gbé life tó dáa, o náà fẹ́ jà fúnra ẹ. Wọ́n máa padà kú náà nínú Nàìjíríà, nìkan Nàìjíríà ní value kankan fún ẹ. Ṣorí gbogbo àwọn tó ń wò léni nísìn, àwọn òyìnbó yìí, kò ní yé wọn tèmi ṣe, but ó yé mi. Torí pé ìjọ kan àwọn náà dìde, ó jà fúnra wọn. You can see it. You can see it right there. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n zoom ẹ̀, mo ń bọ̀, ẹ ṣe sùúrù, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà lórí YouTube. Mo gbọ́dọ̀ zoom ẹ̀, mo ń bọ̀, ẹ jẹ́ n zoom ẹ̀. Ẹ má bínú, ẹ jẹ́ ká zoom ẹ̀ díẹ̀. Ká kọ zoom. No, continue, má tí. Ẹ má bínú. Ṣẹ́rí, kò ń ṣe pé irọ́ mo pa. You can see the date there. Ṣẹ́rí pé mo ti zoom ẹ̀ wọlé. 1914, that was when Nigeria was amalgamated. As at that time, Britain ń ja ogun rẹpẹtẹ káàkiri gbogbo àgbáyé, olè ni wọ́n máa ń jagun káàkiri ni. You can see there, 1914 to 1919, àwọn kan jà, wọ́n tún wá kọ́ àwọn míì from 1939 ní agbègbè táwa yìí ló ń pè ní Cranfield, ṣòtìrí. So ìwọ tó ń tako ìran ẹ, túbọ̀ máa tako. Ìwọ tó ń tako olóyè Ìgbòho, túbọ̀ máa tako. Àfi tó bá jẹ́ pé olóyè Ìgbòho ń ṣe fún rẹ̀ nìkan. Àfi tó bá jẹ́ pé bàbá Akíntóyè ń ṣe fún rẹ̀ nìkan. Àfi tó bá jẹ́ pé KOIKIMEDIA mò ń ṣe fúnra mi nìkan. Èmi ni máa ṣe awareness láti yọ ẹ̀mí yín kúrò lára Nàìjíríà, because ẹ fẹ́ jẹ́ kí ẹ̀mí yín kúrò lára Nàìjíríà. Iṣẹ́ tèmi ni pé kí n yọ. So ẹ jẹ́ kí n wá sínú bẹ̀. Mo kí gbogbo alẹ́ nǹkan sí. It's very cold outside London, man, tutù. But it is what it is, we have to do. Ṣé rí gbogbo àdúgbò bó ṣe rí? Bó ṣe jẹ́ kí gbogbo ẹ̀rí náà lélẹ̀ yìí, bó ṣe jẹ́ kó rí ní, ẹ jẹ́ ká wo ohun tó kọ sí bíbá. Ṣé o tún rí lẹ́ǹkan sí? Bedfordshire níbi tí mo wà yìí, ibi tó ń pè ní Bedfordshire lélẹ̀. Ṣorí pé ogun ló ń jà, ogun ní ilé ayé, ogun ní, ó máa ja ogun títí. Kò yé yín nísìn, Ọlọ́run jà orógun, shut up, ẹ ti wà nínú ogun. Ṣé wọn náà rí gbogbo ohun tó kọ sí bíbá? 16th century, ilẹ̀ Yorùbá náà ti ń bẹ o. As a 16th century, ọmọ àlè kan sọ fún àwa pé ká keep wọn Nàìjíríà. Ṣorí kórí ẹ̀ ò pé, torí torí ẹ̀ bá pé ni àwọn ṣorí gbogbo bíbá tó ń rí nísìn, they have been eléyìí nísìn, the swam yìí nísìn. I'm sure pé tá a bá lọ wo ibi tó wà ní bíbá, a máa rí ìgbà tó ti dà sílẹ̀. Ṣorí building tó ń wò yẹn, ìwọ náà wo gbogbo ẹ̀ bó ṣe lọ. St. Peter's and St. Paul's Church, Captain Swaby Grave, the Swan pub yẹn ló ń wò yẹn o. Pub yẹn ló ń wò yẹn o, ọmọ àlè. Pub yẹn ló ń wò yẹn, ó sì wà, òun lélẹ̀, òun lọ́kọ sí bíbá. Court Road yẹn ni mo wà yìí. Ṣòtìrí, ṣorí Court Road, òun lélẹ̀. Ṣorí, òun ló ń pè ní, ṣorí Court Road yẹn lélẹ̀. Ṣorí, can you see it? Court Road, ìbí báyìí ló ń pè ní Court Road, òun náà nìyẹn. Nígbà yẹn, gbogbo development báyìí ò sí. But nígbà tó ti lọ jagun káàkiri, tó ti jalè káàkiri, development dé bá bíbáyìí. Ṣé wọn náà ṣe rí gbogbo development bó ṣe dé bá? So bí development náà ṣe máa dé bá ilẹ̀ Yorùbá nìyẹn. Ṣorí gbogbo tó ń rò pé ó smelly yẹn, kò wá òkè yẹn, a máa transform ẹ̀. Èmi àti ìwọ náà lájọ máa ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn. Gbogbo wàhálà táwa ń ṣe labroad, àwa máa padà wálé, àwa jọ fọwọ́ kun. Gbogbo iṣẹ́ ta ló ń ṣe ní Oman, ní Qatar, ní Cairo. Ṣorí church yẹn nísìn, mo mọ ibi tí church yẹn wà, òkè òun nìyẹn. Church yẹn lòun wò lọ́nkàn yẹn. Ṣòtìrí, St. Peter's and St. Paul's. Ní abúlé lè bíbá yìí o. Ṣorí bus bó ṣe rọra ń lọ. Cranfield. Ní abúlé, ilé òun ṣe London o. Àwọn tó ń gbé ní Bedfordshire, àwọn tí mọ ibi tí mo wà. Àwọn tó ń gbé ní outside London, ó ti yé wọn, o gbọ́dọ̀ ní mọ́tò. But kò wá ń ṣe pé dandan o gbọ́dọ̀ ní mọ́tò. Àwọn èèyàn sì ń travel. Ṣorí Baptist Church, Cross Key Clubs, àbí pub. And all this is the reason why ta ṣe ń sọ fún ìran Yorùbá pé No, kí ni nǹkan tó ṣe ń tako Yorùbá nation? Kí ni reason tó ṣe ń tako? Kí ni Yorùbá nation ṣe fún ẹ? Oh, nífẹ̀ẹ́. You want to die for Nigeria. You go die for nothing. All these are things that they've kept. Ṣòtìrí gbogbo ẹ̀. You can see it. In town, àwọn náà ìyà ń jẹ wọ́n nígbà kan. Èlé ló fi ń pump omi jáde. You can see it. And today, omi wọnú gbogbo nulé kọ̀ọ̀kan. Everybody is living a better life. This is why we are saying, let us, every year they'll come here, they will appreciate everybody that died, that sacrificed their lives. People must die for the next generation to have a better life. But many people have died in Nigeria, and Nigeria will still never be a great place. And this is the reason why some of us are saying, enough is enough. Nigeria will be destroyed. Nigeria will go down. It is the last British Empire, and we will make sure we create awareness, educate many of you to understand the truth and nothing but the truth. My name is OLAYOMI KOIKI. This is just one out of many places that I have visited very soon. More of it will be coming on our timeline. But for now, I thought it's worth for you to know that people sacrifice. Somebody called me about this location. Moni mo gbọ́dọ̀ wá rí. Anything that has to do with 1914, it is something that I'm always excited to go and see myself. So tó bá sọ fún mi pé ibi kan wà tí 1914, some of you might not even believe it. You might say it's a lie. Look at the church. Look at the church there. Everybody has gone to their workplace. Olukaruku ti wá jíjẹ múmu lọ. You can see the church. You can see everybody is going to their workplace. Church is complete lockdown. Nobody goes there to beg for food. It is only in the zoo country or the jungle, because I think I feel zoo. One day, you will understand why Yoruba people. Oh, look at that beautiful car. That, oh my God. Those are classic. You know, Igbo people, they like anything classic. So just look at the environment. You want to know environment in Bosheri? Look at the environment. This is how Ekiti is meant to look like. This is how Osun State is meant to look like. This is how every part of Yoruba land is meant to look like. But they've destroyed it. And it is on a purpose. One more kweti ebati wa okay. The white people knows that when you are okay, what are you going to come and do in their country? A freezing country. As I did now, my hands are freezing. You want me to freeze. This is not a country for us. We are blessed to have lived there. We are grateful to have lived there, but we don't want to be here anymore. We don't want... Check the church here. Check out the church here briefly. I think I still have a bit of few minutes. So let me take you to the church. This is the High Street. Very quiet place, but very beautiful. So Ejekade Street, and once again, my name is... No, let's go this way. There's somebody's house. So let's go this way. Let me just show you the church briefly. And then look at the swamp. This building has been there as far back as 1914. This is how they preserve. This is how they keep things. But Lord Otiwa, we don't keep things. Somebody wants us to forget about our culture. A Yoruba man, a Yoruba woman that is living in Europe is praying that we should not get Yoruba nation. Can you imagine that? He's praying, become by Yoruba country, because I want the opportunity. They have British passport, they have American passport, they have Canadian passport. They are now praying that no. We don't need, we will pray for Nigeria. This is somebody living in UK. No sound care. Okay, maybe no, sorry about that. I think I mean Mola for work, but you know it's freezing. Thank you so much, Mr. Femi. Ẹni tó ti gba passport sọ fún ẹwà tó kù pé ẹ má worry o, Nigeria go better o. It go better, but they don't want to live. They are still here in the UK. They are still in America, in Canada. You can see the church. All the people that brought Christianity to us, they've gone to work. They know that they have to work. You can see the church. That is the church. Everybody's welcome every Sunday from 10:30. Look at the church. This is another church. Look at the church. Look at the church. You can see Reverend Isaac Payne. Look at the church. Maybe one or two people that just go in there to say good morning. It's coming up to exactly 8 o'clock. Look at the church. But this is another building there. I think this is a church as well, probably converted to a nursery. Omo Yoruba, don't let anybody that lives in Europe to fool you. The sound is back. Don't let anybody to tell you lies that Nigeria will be great. Nigeria can never be great. You can see this person died in 1837. This burial ground is 1837. It's 8 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock. That's the clock. 8 o'clock. Same time as in Yoruba land. So this is why we are saying there's a school here, Cranfield Church of England. People are making their way to school. I don't have to, because of the privacy of the children there. So this is not the time to mess around. Nothing is going to work, and the only solution is to divide the country. We don't want to restructure Nigeria. It is too late to restructure Nigeria. We are tired of being one country. We are all indigenous people with many nations. And not come and tell me, oh, Mr. Koiki, what about the smaller indigenous people? There are countries around the world that they are not even up to 500,000. Okay? Serbia is 1.3 million. Everybody can become a country, and that means our life will be better. So I hope you've enjoyed. Okay, brother, me, go me dada, yemi fatoki, awa iran is ewa niran omolade mokinyo, Mr. Daniel, Eshegoni, Mr. Oyedepo. I'm freezing. I'm freezing. By tutu. Kai. Very cold. Summer ni go be by that. Go darara fun. Then I want to jive from Britain. You know, long. One man the Gawkers. I want yeah. All good gone. Can see their knife there. The Gawker kitchen. Finest Nepalese and Indian cuisine. They don't run anything here. So, you know what? I can't fool you. So, remember to support. This is the month to support Koiki Media. They must have watched my program yesterday. They sent 2,000 naira. More how big that 2,000 naira means to me. At least, everybody has a lot of projects, but you need this media to keep the fire burning. This is not the time to slow down. This is the time to increase the tempo. This is the time to add more to what we are doing. A support to our Eranwalowo before we will be traveling to Africa, where we will continue the campaign and the journey of Yoruba Nation. Let me show you one more time, the area. Very beautiful area. I love when I come to places like this to show you how it is. London. This is not the London that I normally see every day, but look at it. Very clean. Beautiful. Clean. Look at their own bus stop. The only difference is that a lot of people do not get enough jobs in this kind of area. So most of the time, is like maybe the factory or, it's not like London where there's opportunities open. But notwithstanding, people are still living in this kind of areas. Life goes on. Lagos State. Not everybody in Lagos State wants to go and live in Kwara. Vice versa. We need to fix the problem in all Yoruba land. We don't want people to be moving like, cause opportunity ni Kogi State motion logbe ni Ekiti. No. You just have to look at it as, okay, opportunity wa, but mo fẹ́ lọ explore. I can move down here, but I will have to weigh the option. Ṣé iná wà? Yes, iná wà. Ṣé omi wà? Yes. Ṣé títì wà? Yes. All these will be the first factor to move into this area. And then I will now start deciding What job am I going to do? Ṣé mo fẹ́ lọ ṣiṣẹ́ ní school as a cleaner? Ṣé mo fẹ́ lọ ṣe carer? Ṣé mo fẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́ hospital? Or ṣé mo fẹ́ dá business mi sílẹ̀? African business tí máa tajà fáwọn èèyàn. All these will then be determined as you go on. Àwọn oní taxi wọn lélẹ̀. Mọ́tò tó ń lọ lẹ́yìn yẹn. These are their own taxi. So, and at the end of the day, I can live here because it's going to be much cheaper than living in London. House rent, if you buy anything, Oshi was cheaper than Tinu London law. So I got to go now because my hands are really freezing. That is how far I can take you this morning. I hope you've enjoyed, the transmission as usual on the Koiki Media Network, bringing the word. There's a petrol station there. So everything is available. So I want to be by. Some of them doesn't want to live in London because London are too crowded. Just the same way we have Lagos State with about 18 million people. It's too much. That's like another country of its own. But many Yoruba people seems not to understand why we are fighting to get our country. Àwọn tó ń gbé labroad, ó ti sú wa, àfi gbé labroad mọ́. We have loved living here. We are happy to have lived there, but we do not want to live here anymore. We want now to have, this is their own bus stop. Oh. Don't worry, I drove down here, so I'm not going to go on the bus because it's too far for me to be going on the bus to come here. So money on to drive me. They're waiting for me now to finish so that we can move to the next place. So mo kí gbogbo alẹ́ nǹkan sí o. Adélẹ̀ lérí lágbára Ọlọ́run àní ṣe lásán. Ẹ bá mi share ilé náà láti sọ fún àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá pé Koiki tún gbé wa lọ síbì kan. Wọ́n níná níbẹ̀. Omi ṣiṣẹ́, everything is working. That is their own bus stop. You can see their council. Central Bedfordshire Council is responsible for this particular location. Many places in Yoruba land today, over 191 local government, nothing seems to be working and nothing is going to work. And that is why we must now make up our mind, do we still want to remain one Nigeria or do we want to have our own independent Yoruba country? Having our own independent Yoruba country is in the interest of every one of us. I just want you to see my hat now, but it's too cold. I'm really freezing now. I need to go and have my hot chocolate. Milo rather, not hot chocolate. Well, Milo. Because there's difference between hot chocolate and Milo. Moki gbogbo ẹ̀yin wa len kan sí o. Àdúrà wa gbà. Mo kí àwọn Koiki Media team. Ẹ rántí, every support is going to be useful for us. And to fún 2,000 naira. Mo bó ṣe rí lára wa. That 2,000 naira, I added another money to it. Mo ti send sí yàn kan láàárọ̀ yìí. Tá bá ní 2,000 yẹn kò lè wá. So don't think that it's a small money. Put it in there, it will help us. £1. Somebody also sent about 18 pounds. All this money are very useful, especially we are upgrading our device all the time. My name is OLAYOMI KOIKI, and I hope you've enjoyed the program this morning. Have a very great day, and hopefully we can still catch up as we go ahead again. Bye for now.